Hey, do you want to get ahead by one quarter? QBRs usually suck for a couple of reasons. Most of the time, it's the old freaking news. Why do we sit in QBR as a team, whether it's an executive team or a midline team or a first line team, and we report the old news? We already have the news. It doesn't work like that. You'll never beat competition if you're reporting on what's already happened. So when you do your QBRs, whether they're run by you or your RevOps team on a quarterly basis, here's what you have to do. You have to minimize the time that you spend on old news. So it's usually 20% look back because you already know the results. That's it. RevOps produces that information for you. You shouldn't have to produce it again and read it in the QBR. You should read it in advance. And you should be having hard conversations about it already. 80% of your time in the QBR is forward action. What you're going to do strategically to recover from whether or not you had a good quarter in the past, or what you're going to do strategically to accelerate and how you're going to expand the book of business even further. Well, how are you going to do it? Pre-read your QBR. You do not show up and then post-deliver the results. You have to do a pre-read. That means RevOps has to build that content in advance in a cadence on a template that is highly repeatable so that the data is very quickly accessible. When you get in the QBR, you're going to present like a business person, like an entrepreneur. Hey, 20%, here's the things we learned. 80%, here's the forward strategy on how we're going to get better and how I'm going to expand my book of business, doing self-gen pipeline, doing op strategy reviews, doing objective level forecasting. And let me tell you why I'm going to do it that way. If I'm a leader and I'm running that team, I'm going to create other leaders. That's what happens when you create proactivity rather than focus on old and reactive data. You're going to get ahead by one quarter if you do this relentlessly for a year. You will buy a quarter ahead. Think about that. Instead of you reporting on the old news a quarter in the past, after a year of calibrating, you're going to buy yourself a quarter and you're going to be running strategically ahead. So if you're running about 80% of your number in a year, get it right, boom, you'll be at your number and you'll have a high level of productivity. Start now, because if the quarter goes by and you don't put this in place, you're going to be behind next quarter the same way you might be behind right now.